Hey, what's up, visionaries? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Anton, and hopefully all of you guys are having a fantastic day because one of my favorite bands just came out with a new song today, and I know we don't really do any metal like normally on the channel. Obviously, if you guys request it, we do metal, but for the main content, there's no metal. But yeah, you guys know me. It's my background. I love metal. So this is usually what I listen to on my off time. But yeah, this is the Raven Age No Man's Land, and I'm going to be totally honest with this one because they're one of my favorite bands, and I just don't want to sugarcoat anything. But anyway, before we get into it, I do want to mention to you guys that, yeah, pretty much all the links are down below if you're interested in supporting the channel, whatever. Up to you. So let's get into the Raven Age No Man's Land.
As the night closes in, rest your weary head and find some shelter, then say your prayers again.
I like the harmonies.
Are in limbo of lost dreams, oh, but forgotten, not so it may seem to me.
I love that guitar tone. Love the artwork too.
Find your purpose, find your truth, then they all will follow you. Count your blessings and pretend you can visualize the end. Slipping further in descent, but together we bleed red. Our past lives repent. I can decide if I have the fighting faith.
That's lower.
I'm searching for a sign that I can say. When tell me what it must be like to ascend to the skies. They clip my wings, now I cannot fly. When tell me something of a world where the dreams are alive. I wonder sometimes what it must be like.
Okay, I want to pause to just recap my thoughts. So the lower voice, is that Matt or is Tony actually doing some lead vocals? Because I think Tony has a wonderful voice, man. I think he's very underutilized. And I know that Matt's the main, vocalist, but yeah, Tony, like if you don't know Tony's voice, he has one video of him, I think on his YouTube channel, and he's a lot younger, but he's playing keys, piano, in what looks like a high school talent show or something. But I remember listening to that song and just being blown away. He has an incredible voice, and he's an incredible musician, guitarist, obviously. And so far in this song, this is actually exactly what I expected in the best way. It's like the guitar work, the guitar tone, very similar to the last record, Conspiracy. Just love the clean tone. And then the drumming now is coming in, and that's a bit unique. It seems a bit more frantic and just doing different things that I'm not used to. But so far, just pleasantly, I don't even know if surprised is the right word. I'm digging it. So anyway, let's get back into it.
What it must be like.
I love George's guitar work. And Tony's.
Tread the water beneath, tides are turning. I see how your future is all that you believe. All the choices that led to this moment, they have to mean something, or is it all
Wow, man. Wow. They the Raven Age are such masterful songwriters. You know, their attention to details in their songs, they always tell journeys. And I think their storytelling is exceptional because I think George, if I'm correct, writes all the lyrics. The guitarist, the son of Steve Harris of Iron Maiden, and he's first of all just as I said, he's a remarkable guitarist. One of my all-time favorites. Just every note he plays just seems to check every box. And one thing I love about these guys is they're not needlessly technical. I find them very intricate, but always melodic. Always, every note has a purpose. It's not just noodling. It's not just random. And something that I like, you know, he's one of my favorite guitarists, along with Jeff Lilling of Parkway Drive, Andy James, now of Five Finger Death Punch, and then Nick Hypa of As Lay Dying, Adam Dirkowitz of Killswitch Engage, and Bjorn Gillette of In Flames. And I always love the compositions. They're always melodic and beautiful and driving and moving and evolving. Like everything adds. It's always climbing. You feel the song climbing. And actually, and again, he has that idea with the lyrics too, because the songs are telling a story, a journey. It almost feels like The Hobbit or like Lord of the Rings. Like there's a proper, I can't even describe it. It just, I was swept away into this song on every level, from the storytelling to Matt's beautiful vocals, to the proper use of, you know, chorus, that it never feels random at all. Again, even the vocals feel like they're driving, they're moving, they're on a journey. And then and I think the video added a lot to it, because one of my favorite, you know, directors growing up was always Tim Burton and Henry Selick. So Henry Selick did Nightmare Before Christmas, one of my favorite movies of all time. Tim Burton did everything Tim Burton did. Henry Selick also did Coraline. And I love like claymation. I love animation. It's just, I'm a fantasy nerd. I love Lord of the Rings. I love yeah, I'm a nerd. I love, I don't know, fantasy. You know, worlds greater than these. I love youthful imagination. I love being swept up. Harry Potter's like, you know, my favorite book series. It's probably like my favorite story of all time. I just adore Harry Potter. And the animation in this was just beautiful, and it told a very compelling, emotional story of us. You know, this person is us. You know, every one of us that has a dream at one point of our life, but doesn't think it's possible. We're told it's not possible. Our wings are clipped in school. I was expelled twice. I was suspended probably 10, 15 times. You know, you know, I wanted to be a teacher, and, you know, don't get me wrong, being a teacher is incredible. And a lot of these jobs are incredible, but, you know, it wasn't for the kid I was growing up. You know, the feisty contrarian who just wouldn't listen to anybody, wouldn't sit still, always dreaming, always, you know, having these daydreams in my head. I was always a dreamer, and, you know, school clipped my wings for many, many years, up until my 5th year of university, when I just was in the shower one day and I said, what the hell am I doing with my life? You know, this isn't for me. And I just immediately dropped out of school, university, next day. Travel, and then got suicidally depressed because I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. Traveled the world, traveled to New Zealand, traveled to British Columbia, you know, found myself. And it's like, yeah, this I could relate to this song, because this is, you know, what I got out of, you know, these are the questions that I've always had. You know, what's my life's purpose? I still wrestle with that. I feel like I know what it is now. I feel like it's, you know, meant to touch people's hearts and inspire people to live their own dreams, to entertain people in some respect, but also, you know, open people's hearts. Not that I'm doing that myself, but I think just my vulnerability, hopefully in turn, because it's my therapy. I don't do it for anyone but myself. It just happens to help people. And then hopefully that, people, people have told me that, just being me helps them be them. And hopefully that just has a train reaction that echoes through society. And we live in a world, that my children live in that's better than the one we have right now, where people, go after their dreams. And it sounds so friggin' dumb and cliche, but it's true. It's like, so many of us are depressed, so many of us are suicidal and anxious and like numbed out and just trying to escape their life. So many of us would rather escape than live our lives. And that sucks, because the world outside here is gorgeous. Yeah, it's a beautiful world, but none of us explore it. None of us get out of our routines or habits of life. And yeah, to me, this is what the song was about. Is I might be taking it wrong, but it seems like it's about a person who lived his life, growing old, and I don't know what it was referring to. I don't know if it was because he obviously was going on this adventure, going into the forest, meeting the mermaid, and doing all this exceptional, like this wandering, like kind of aimless wandering, it seems. And then he grew old, so maybe in some respect it was about him actually not giving up on his dreams. Maybe he was a dreamer. He was one of us that just is curious, just marches the beat of his own drum, and then dies having lived a full life, but then realizes that it was just a daydream. He was dreaming this incredible life, but really he's sitting next to a tree. Kind of reminds me of like one of those like crazy mind twisted psychological thriller movies like Vanilla Sky or The Matrix, or Inception, a dream within a dream, a narrative within a narrative. But man, the Raven Age, they have a sound that matches this visual style really well, because their music is very dreamy. It's very melodic, dreamy, beautiful, serene. Matt's voice is very emotional. And I like, if he's doing a lower register, I love it. I just love, I'm more of a baritone guy. Even though I love Matt's vocals, I'm generally more of a baritone guy. So hearing him go a bit lower, I really enjoy. Or if that's Tony, I'm not sure. But I feel like I've said everything I can say about this. This was just fantastic. I'm definitely gonna, listen to this one a lot more. I know this one will grow on me. Like right now, I think it's fantastic, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite song if it was on Conspiracy. But I think it could turn into one. My favorite songs on Conspiracy were Grave of the Fireflies, Stigmata, Surrogate, the day the world stood still. Oh, I love the ballad. What's that beautiful ballad? The face that launched 1,000 ships. Honestly, I loved every song on that record. Loved every Tomb of the Unknown Soldier was an amazing song. One of the best guitar solos in the record for me. But yeah, I loved every single song except for Scimitar. Actually, Scimitar just never clicked with me. Just personal preference. Just for some reason, just never clicked. But man, I'm excited for this new record, Exile, even though it's mostly a reworking of all of their older material of Conspiracy. But I'm excited. So anyway, thank you guys for sharing this with me, and hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you don't know who the Raven Age, and actually this might be for Sharon, because I know you love Alter Bridge, and I find these guys have maybe somewhat of a similar sound in some respects, not exactly, but I feel like you might love this one, Sharon. And yeah, hopefully anyone who checked this out really enjoyed it. Yeah, all around, everyone in this band is stupidly gifted with their instruments. I forgot to mention Jay, the drummer. He's exceptional too. That guy is one of my favorite drummers. Just very adventurous drummer, very dramatic, theatrical. I find he always is good at creating an atmosphere with his drumming as well, setting the stage. All of them are very dramatic. All of their playing, the vocals, the guitars, the drumming, the bass work, it's all very dramatic. I think it's something that we're kind of missing in our music a lot today. Drama, flair. That, like, yeah, just and I feel like they found their style with these kind of lyric videos. I just think they're exceptional. They match the visual style, the musical style so well. But yeah, anyway, if you yeah, what are your top 3 favorite Raven Age songs? Let me know down below. Also, if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely give it a like. Really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And definitely subscribe if you want to make sure that you don't miss any of the content. Hit the notification bell and leave a silly or profound comment. Really helps the YouTube algorithm as well. And that's it. If you want to support the channel, definitely consider checking out the joining the supporter squad down below. And that's it. So I'll see all of you guys again tomorrow. I love you. Peace.